What if it's not trauma? What if I just like it? Like, like let's take away
But I
the
think there's
trauma
I think there is something that causes you
to
to
attach to.
like that and to have failed relationships and then still continue to like that.
That's
But
the
There's
maybe
something
you're
that
not
caused it.
seeing it as a problem. Maybe you're not seeing yourself
Right.
having an issue in your relationships. And
And
that's why you continue
Exactly.
thinking you're going to find better in each and every one of them.
which is why you have to fix
You
yourself
don't find
before
better,
you.
and I guess technically you find something else that's better, but it's still the same person.
Just a little 2-3% difference.
Yeah.
So,
It's like I just need it because you know what? Like I mean, I don't know. In my life and relationships, I'd be like, if I just had a little bit, just a little tweak. This person had a little tweak, it'd have been all right. Now I get the person with the little tweak. I'm like, all right, but this one still need a little more tweaking.
I agree.
And then you just keep on turning the knob, and you back at square one.
Yeah, but is it because
But-
you haven't changed?
Yeah.
No, of course, but I'm saying that what I'm attracted to, I guess what I'm attracted to can change if I personally change too.
Absolutely.
I think what Rome is getting at is, have you ever looked back at any of those relationships and said, if I was just a little bit this, or if I was a little less of this,
Which would have been the tweak.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, let's say if I was not disciplined, okay, in my first relationship, now I'm like, all right, I realize I need to do some self work. I gotta get disciplined, right? I gotta get disciplined. I gotta create better habits. So now that relationship ends, and now I go and now I adopt this new way, this discipline and these better habits. I'm staying focused. So now I'm changing, but I still like
O's.
a hoe. Well, let's say, or I still like a woman that is showing off her sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm attracted to it, but I'm doing the self work. But I'm just attracted to something that's no good. You know what I'm saying? Is there? Do we think that there could be a way where somebody can actually be continuously working on themselves? Like, is dating and vetting somebody who can be in alignment with you a skill?
Wait. Say it again.
Is dating and finding someone who is in alignment with you a skill?
Yes. And I would say that it's a skill because one, you have to have a level of self-awareness. You also have to be able to tell the difference between what you need and what you want. And I think you have to be able to identify people's like issues and whatever the trauma is behind it and come to a conclusion yourself as to whether there's something you can deal with or not. Because sometimes you have people who are willing to stick it out and mold this person or to help fix them or whatever, and then it may not work out in their favor. And so now you love holding the bag. And I think that you have people who see that as a red flag and they just like, man, I ain't even finna mess with this, So that also goes back to like knowing yourself and what you can sustain, what you can deal with. And I think that is a skill, but I think it's a skill that you learn over time after making mistakes, after having some successful relationships, doing some self-work and growth or whatever.
It's like it's basically self-awareness. And it's like people think discernment is being able to tell like that your shit sucks. Like I'm not trying to talk to you because I can spot it. But discernment is also being able to spot your own shit being off. So it's again, it goes back to self-awareness.
Does so let's say if we go with the 75-25, rule, or 80-20. Do you think that people meet people at 80 already? Or do they meet them at 50 or 60 and it takes time for that person to grow to 75, 80?
I think it depends on where you meet them.
Go ahead.
I think it depends on where you meet them too. It's like, are you meeting them at the grocery store where you physically they're just in regular clothes or whatever, and you're just getting that basic conversation off, and then it's sprouting from like growing, or are you at a dating event where it's primarily focused on dating and they're just spitting you everything you want to hear? So it depends where you meet them.
I think that you probably start closer to 100.
Work
And
backwards.
then you learn the person, you learn what their problems are, what their icks are, what they mama and daddy issues are, and then I think it brings them closer to like that 75, 80.